Hey guys, welcome back to Easy Life. Today we're going to be continuing our career mode Snooker 19 in the semi-finals of the European Masters against Neil Robertson. At the interval, the so-called interval, we lead 3-1. We should have been 4-0 up. We just played pretty stupidly in the last frame. I mean, we had a 4-0 lead at mercy, and yeah, Robertson was kind of a bit decent to close out the last frame. Meanwhile, normal service has resumed, and he leaves the red on for us to go up. With Robertson having taken that last frame, I kind of feel the pressure now a bit more. Kind of what has woken me up a bit, reminding me that I do need to play well because I do have an opponent, I do have a match. Rather than hoping for a close final, just focus on. Sorry. I just said that word too quickly and it just sounded wrong. But just focus on this match. Focus, not anything else. That's all I was saying. Because obviously it would have made perfect sense to have said focus there. And I'm not being sarcastic. I feel like I got the requisite angle on this thread.
Doesn't want to overhit this.
I've underhit that, but it's actually a good shot, really good shot. When I say I underhit it, I meant in relation to where the power bar was standing. I feel one of the reasons for my improved game at Snooker 19 is because of my accuracy with now hitting the power bar plumb. And I feel to take this frame it would be important. It's a good one to take, obviously. 4-1 in front, I've re-established my 3-1 lead and kind of forget about the last frame a bit. But with look, don't know why it's asking me what I want to play for there. Unless it's that I can't see a full ball, I don't know, but obviously it's a no-brainer, I'm going for the black. But with the balls like this, it's easy to forget about the misfortune the last frame. Can't exactly remember what the poor shot was that caused me to lose it, because I didn't think from that position that I was going to lose the frame. There's certainly other frames in this match with Robertson could have won. I think my only difficulty in this frame is this red by the black. It's just an obstruction, and I'd like to clear it as soon as I can, but I don't really have the ideal angle yet. When will I have the ideal angle? At the end of the frame?
I can't see any problems here.
Overhit that a tad. Played up for that right in that centre. I played for that red into the left centre. But this red's not bad either. But I did play for this red. So I feel like I just might as well go for it.
This is not easy.
This is missable. It's there though.
Beautiful pot. What about that?
No maximum break on. Obviously I took a blue earlier in this frame, so no concern about keep staying on blacks, but having taken so many blacks, it's got me to a quick lead. And you know what? I might have got onto this red. Cue ball ran enough there. Could have probably would have liked it to have ran on a little bit more in an ideal world, but I'm not going to complain with what I've got there. Had a right result, because I wasn't playing for this red anyway. I was just playing to be on. I just thought I'll be on some red. But to be on that red was good, because if you don't understand why I was so desperate to be on the red, the reason was because it makes the black available into the other pocket now, the other corner pocket. So it opens the frame up. Meanwhile, we're in a very nice position to take this fifth frame. We've done making light work of this. This is a very fast frame actually.
43.
I think the real Ronnie would be impressed with the speed. Sticking true to his nickname with the rocket here. I'm absolutely zooming through this frame. Half century break already. There's still plenty of reds yet. So obviously we're not too far from securing this frame now. I'm getting back to the 3-frame lead. I did fear the comeback after what happened in the last frame, but I feel like this is a real confidence boost. So obviously just got to win this frame. That's not how I intended to play the shot, but it's just fine. It's really good. I won't play for that red. I think this is a better red to play for, just because not only is it an easier position and all that, but it opens up those reds into the corner. Opens the frame up. Just want to open the frame up as much as I can.
59.
Couple more shots, just a couple more pots to secure this 5th frame. And you know, we would be going 5-0 up now if we'd probably played a little bit better in the earlier frames. But if we can win frames at this speed, it would look like we'd lost it. If we can win 3 frames in this speed, it would look like by the video length that we just lost 4 in a row. You know, I mean, we've played so fast in this frame. I don't believe I've played like I'm literally like I could only play this. Like I literally could only play this fast if I could. I could only play this fast if I was dreaming, I think. But I actually really have played this quickly. I think that's fluency now. But yeah, we won this frame, so we are going to be 4-1 in front. So we're going to be 3 up with 6 to play. And hopefully we can go on to make the century.
81.
This could be our highest break. There's still 59 points remaining, so potential 140 on here.
Well, he's looking at potting this.
Although I'm not playing all blacks, I just want to get as good as a break as I can. That's not really all that. It's a shot.
82. He just wants this to drop gently into the pocket.
I was contemplating the blue initially in my head, but I thought, you know what, let's just try this pink. I'm not really too fussed if I miss. Because,
88.
you know, it's obviously nice to conjure up a century break, but, you know, I've deserved this break here. Played well. And this was a really, really unexpected start. I mean, yeah, I may have expected to win the frame, and I may have expected to win it with a century and what have you, but the most shocking thing for me is not the century break, if I do go on to make it, or even the fact that I'm winning it, like I say. The shock is the fact of how fast I won this frame. I don't believe the speed. And I'm not speeding this up or anything. This is genuinely the speed I'm playing at. This is really fast.
He's playing with the right corner here.
I think this is really showing off. I think this is me just showing off my fluency now.
No issues there. 95.
This for the ton. Ton up.
It's a brilliant century.
Ton up, guys. Ton up. 102. So a couple more pots to secure our highest break of all time on this mode. And you know, it means a lot. Especially to have responded in such a way to such a setback in the previous frame. Obviously a 5-0 lead now would have looked very promising for us. But you know, it might have been for the better of this frame. I might have lost this frame. You never know. This is my best frame of all time, I think.
109.
And this is a potential 136 on, I think. I should have my
Position for the green.
I might try and go for a maximum sooner or later. Obviously that's still a distant dream yet. I'd just like to be able to fluently knock centuries in. But this is my 4th career century now. When I say career, I mean career mode, because Snooker 19 I've never made one in real life. Highest real life break is 30. To come through 9 pots. Obviously 9 pots can score you at most. Most 9 pots can score you. Score you 41, can't it? No.
23.
No. 36.
Drop this into the right corner.
It can score you 9 pots. If you did. Red, black, and then the colours up into and including the pink. Because the black would be the 10th pot, so that's why you can't do the clearance. Don't know if I got this, might have missed it, but no, it is there. So 136 break in that frame, and I mean, these centuries were really rolling them out now. That was an absolutely fantastic frame for me. I did not see that coming, not in that speed. So yeah, Robertson to break off in frame 6, and that's probably knocked his confidence back to where it was before, which is what we want, and straight away, a chance in this frame. The black's loose. Bit of a hard shot we played there.
Impressive opening red.
Obviously, centuries like that don't come around every frame. I would like to make another like that soon, but we've already made a ton in this match. But yeah, that's end of break straight away. There I was trying to cannon the reds, I ended up doing the exact opposite.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 8.
I was going to say, if we're just going to be having a touching ball fest for the next few minutes, then I was tempted, just with a 4-1 lead, I was tempted to break the ice, if you like, and just go for a daring pot. Well, not daring pot, but just daring shot of some kind. So no total clearance on this time. I actually think that may have been our first ever total clearance in the last frame.
Taking it on to the left corner.
I don't think our previous 3 centuries, I think there had already been points scored in our 3 previous centuries. Like, I think the other players scored quite a bit, like only a little bit, but this won't be a total clearance, as I say. I think that was what just triggered me to go on to talk about total clearance there. But yeah, this won't be a total clearance, because obviously I scored those 8 points for it and knocked red off the table before that. But this is a good chance, nonetheless, for another century. Well, I know it's early days, but
We'll want this to drop into the centre pocket.
that's not a good shot.
That's a pretty careless foul there.
I'm just getting a bit ahead of myself now. I'm just getting a bit overexcited.
Neil Robertson.
My battery's down to 2 cells. It's kind of like a bit agitated. A bit of an electric atmosphere, you know. So worst ways, we're going to be level going into the next session, which obviously we really hope doesn't happen. We hope we got a lead of some kind. I mean, we hope we win 6-1 or 6-2 so we can finish it in this video and go into the final next time. You know, it's a shame if we don't, but I won't really be too fussed. I just want to win this match. Meanwhile, Neil's taking his chance here.
11.
He's got a chance for 4-2 to just put the pressure on again. But nope, a miss and a leave on. A leave on, is that even a term? A leave on. I don't know if the black goes into left corner, I'm not going to bother playing it. Oh, that red's just moved out of the way for me to take this pink, I think.
1.
Man, I'm rhyming all of a sudden. I think I might have rhymed before I said the pink, I think, but never mind. It's just like, man, I'm not even thinking about it, I'm just trying so hard. I'm just getting so ahead of myself with snooker at the moment that I just can't concentrate on anything else. Tough pot on the black. So tough that I might not even want it. Oh right, it's not that tough. It ain't that tough, leave it out. I've done a lot tougher things than this today in my life. You know, I don't think that's there.
Missed it. Not a good shot at all.
I'm missing now. I'm excited.
O'Sullivan, 8.
And I think this might happen if we get 5-1 in front. I think once we get to 5, that is going to happen so much.
8.
But I also think that once we get to 5, we know we only need 1 more.
Neil Robertson, 8.
Yeah, I mean, this is our chance. The reds are now open. I think this frame, the reason I played so badly is just the aftermath of the last one. I just was so over the moon in the last one that I just was so desperate to do it again, and I just couldn't do it. After my first career mode centre, I nearly produced another one straight away in the next frame. It's just missing a simple green. That caused me to not get the century, otherwise I was on my way. It wasn't the green for the century, but it was the green for a really golden chance. I don't like playing these with power, but I'm pretty confident. I'm so confident on this. Blink and you'll miss him. That's what Rob says when he introduces Ronnie.
3.
Rob Walker, the BBC MC. BBC MC? Yeah, BBC MC, if you like. I think they got Phil Seymour on what's it called? On another channel, on ITV. And then I think they got Alan Taylor on Eurosport, or something like that. Alan Taylor's even a player, is he? I don't know if he's currently still on tour. I definitely remember he used to be on tour.
Pace is key.
Is that there? It's there. I'm on the red.
10.
course. When you're winning, there's nothing better. It's the easy. I remember a commentator said in the Seniors World Championship, when you're winning at snooker, it can be the easiest game in the world. On other days, though, it can be an absolute nightmare. You can't. And this is the easiest game in the world when you're winning at snooker. It is the easiest game in the world. Or the commentators certainly make it. Sorry, the players certainly make it look it. You feel it when you're playing. I know I'm only making small breaks, but I can still make better ones. I can still probably push up to about a 10-20 break. Well, 10 I can get fairly easily as long as the balls are decent. I think that's part of the thing that restricts me from doing a good break is positioning the ball sometimes. Obviously on Snooker 19 it's easy because you can do whatever you like with the cue ball really. The world's your oyster, you know. But just red, colour red, and I think we will have a 5-1 lead, and that is very much the point of no return for Neil Robertson and say 5-1. We just have to hold our nerve and win the match. That's all we'd have to do at 5-1. It would be the point of no return, you know. Sloppy positional shot though.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket.
I played that for position and I didn't get position and I might even be snookered, you know.
That's not ideal. 32, just the red required.
Tough red, but I think I'm going to go for it.
That's
Yeah.
just unbelievable.
2 fantastic pots have secured this frame barring snookers, so I'm just going to play this yellow twice now. I think this is the wisest choice. I'm just going to double... No, I'm not going to play the yellow twice, I'm going to play the brown first. So how many snookers does he need? I think he needs 2 now. I think it's a 52. Well, this is kind of turning the screw. If ever there was one.
87. Just the colours remaining.
So a couple more frames at most left in this vid. And so yeah, the worst ways, we'll have a 5-3 lead going into tomorrow's sesh.
39.
But as long as we only need one more frame, and we've got 2 bites of the cherry now today. So yeah, we'd have a good chance, we'd fancy ourselves for the final.
Tremendous shot.
Our first ranking final, man, this is so big. This next frame, man, it means the world. Well, it doesn't mean the world, it means less than that, but you know what I mean. In terms of Snooker 19, it's my biggest moment. I genuinely think we can win this tournament now. I only got to get through the next frame and the final. And this has been a wonderful break.
51.
Potential 64 break on.
Into the left corner pocket.
Lovely little half century, you know. Meanwhile, my camera battery drops down to a single cell. But that shouldn't matter too much, we've only got 1 frame to juggle. As we make that 64 break heading into frame 7. Which could be the last. 5-1 lead, we got the match at our mercy now. We've just got to win 1 more. We've got 5 bites, we're going to get 5 bites of the cherry. 5. We get 5 chances to win this match now. We don't want to go through all of them, we want to win it as soon as possible now. I'd like to win it in this frame just to get the match done with. I don't want to have to go through another video recording session. If it gets to 5-3, it would put the
Foul on the miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan for. So, after the foul, what's he going to do?
I was thinking about forcing a retake first, because I thought if he misses it 3 times he might lose the frame. But then I thought that nah, I don't think that's possible because I don't think he could see it full ball. But barring some magical cannon, that's end of break. Just going all guns blazing here. Nowhere near it, absolutely nowhere near it. So yeah, just a safety shot. I'll just nestle into them, hopefully he does something stupid. I know it sounds stupid, hoping for him to mess up. I'm just going to do what I did a shot against Judd Trump, just knocking reds out on the other side, and that's touching ball, so we could be in with a chance next shot. No, but I think he snookered us. I'm not going to try and push any reds out this time. I'm just going to nestle again. I think I might have left something. Yeah. Yeah. Does that go? Does that go? I think it does, you know.
Shocker.
It does go. It's a shocker, according to Neil. So yeah, chance for Robertson, 5-2 to close the deficit. Oh, I didn't think he'd take that yellow, but he got it in. This could be a dangerous point in the match. But you know, he's missed a lot. He hasn't played good, but we have outclassed him. I mean, 2 century breaks. You can't take. No one can deny that was good. Come on, 2 centuries. Come on, give me a round of applause, guys. Because that's end of break. Because that's end of break, and because he's left us something on. I was thinking of doing a little early final party, a little celebration for reaching the final. Nah. He ain't left us anything on. Get out. He's
Aiming for the left corner here.
Played as a shot to nothing there. Look where the cue ball's gone. Right up the table. I played it as a sort of shot to nothing sort of thing, and that was why the cue balls ended where it did. I thought if I play this right, I'll be good both ways, because obviously I'd just take a ball on. Oh, I didn't think that went. I didn't know that went. No. Even so, even if I did know it went, I probably still would have. It probably wouldn't have influenced my shot choice much because I didn't think he'd get it.
Neil Robertson.
I didn't think there was anything on there. I just want to have a quick check if this plant goes. This is the plant. Because if it is, I may take it on. Nah, I have to make it. I don't fancy making a plant just because, I mean, 5-1 up, it's not desperate times yet.
Very tricky shot coming up.
Shot to nothing again. And I think it's not a bad safety. Well, okay, I'm not putting tight on the cushion, and I may have left a red. I've obviously left reds, but the difficulty of them might prevent him from getting them. That's obviously the case with every red. Then when you're 5-1 in front, you're gonna naturally feel a bit. I'm feeling nervous. Obviously, I've got blood rushing around inside of me, and probably that's more because of the camera battery rather than winning this match, because I know I'm going to win this match now. Like, I'd be pretty disappointed if I didn't. I'd expect to win it from here. I know that sounds cocky and a bit arrogant, but it is kind of like, he ain't played good today, and I have played good. I have made 2 centuries. You can't take that away from me. I have been a good player through this whole tournament, and I genuinely will. I do think I can win now. I think this is my championship. So yeah, placing the champion of champions, and what's more, the tour championship, because these are ranking points, you know. I hope they are anyway. I think they are. So yeah, the tour championship means a lot. It's kind of confirming my place for the Masters, probably. It's keeping myself up the ranks, getting to this final. It's not big money though in these early rounds. 17,500 grand, I think. The loser for this match will get. I don't know about the winner, but yeah, this is really just a formality now. So yeah, the way it will work for the final, because I believe this is Friday night's video. What I'll do is it would take 4 videos to do the final, wouldn't it? By the way I'm recording, it would take 4 videos to do the final if it goes on all the way. So 4 videos, as far as you're concerned, equals 4 days. I think 4 days to play a best of 17 would be taking the mickey. I don't want to do that. I think it would be boring. And you know, it's Friday today, so 2 days time it's Sunday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so I finish the match on Sunday. So each of tomorrow and Sunday we're going to have an afternoon and evening session. 4 frames per session. So the afternoon session will be 1 PM and the evening session will be 7 PM. Sorry, the evening session will be 7 PM. That's the way we're going to do it. If the match goes to a deciding frame, we'll play the deciding frame on its own video, like one single frame in the video, the last frame of the tournament, and we'll do that at 9 PM on Sunday, if we go to that. So that will be 9 PM on Sunday. So I think Sunday the 13th of June. Obviously this could finish on Sunday afternoon if the score's 9-0. Not just if I win 9-0, if my player wins 9-0. I'm just assuming I'm going to get Judd Trump in the final. I'm just making a natural assumption. Like, it's all I can think of. I'm just assuming it's Trump. That's just like I was assuming it was Robertson for the semis. But just as I could get Trump, I could always still get Mark Williams, Mark Selby, even John Higgins, perhaps Kyron Wilson. But that's a bad shot. There are two safe Reds though, and we've got a lead in the frame of 26 points. So you'd have to make me favourite. But yeah, Robertson can apply a bit of pressure with this break, and he's got an angle here to go into these Reds, but he hasn't done it. No, I think it'll be end of break very shortly. Yeah, unless he's going to pull off some miracle double or triple.
Neil Robertson, 60. Half a chance here. That's a wonderful.
Good pot, but where's the position? Storm the hell out of this blue.
Won't be happy with that.
And I've not got any sort of position to speak of here. What have I got in terms of points though? 16. Just going to play onto the top cushion, put the red safe, or turn 2 anyway. I'd say that's pretty safe. You can get the double. That's the only fear in the back of my mind. He didn't go for it though, and he's left it on. I know it's tough, but the thing that's kind of spurring me on here is the fact that the last red I potted was very much reminiscent of this. Neil said it won't be easy, and I feel like certainly every time he used to say that, he used to go in. But I feel this is another frame that's going to be stolen off us from the colours. Let's just see what Neil can pull out the bag here, unless there's an unexpected miss. The yellow on it and on its spot, so that's a stumbling block potentially. Right side of the blue though, and he's got an angle for the yellow here. He's dropped on it nicely. You're just going to have to hope he messes up now. Ooh, he did mess up.
So, this pot's into the right corner. Excellent pot. Brimming with confidence and on a bit of a roll at the moment.
Few more pots and we're in the final. So I'm happy with the way I've closed out this match really. If I do go on to pot these remaining balls. I don't know how much I need, I haven't really looked at the score or thought about it enough. It's Brown's match ball. Brown for a place in the European Masters final.
Brown required here. Excellent.
We're in the final, guys. We're in the final. We're in the final, barring Snookers, of course. And we all know what happened with Snookers against Maguire. If this match were to have gone on for longer, what I was thinking of doing was just to show the last few frames at 9 PM tonight on a premiere, like rather than do it tomorrow. I thought that'd just be silly because I thought the idea of doing the sessions for the final was a good idea, just because the final's going to be too long otherwise. And I thought I'd end it on a Sunday. So yeah, it's almost like a novelty ending, this is. And I thought all that out before I played my quarter-final, that's how ahead I was in my head. Head in my head. That's a nice little rhyme. But that was a truly fantastic way to close out the match. Really, really happy with that. 6 frames to 1. We absolutely hammered Neil Robertson. We slayed 7 out of 11 frames, which I'd say is solid. Highest break of 136 back in frame 5, and that was a fantastic frame, it really was. I scored 595 points, meaning that Neil Robertson scored 168 points. So, who have we really got in the final? Just close my eyes. Is it going to be a Judd Trump rematch? Is it going to be Selby or Williams or Wilson or Murphy or some random? Or Bingham or Ford or whatever? Ford, I don't think we can get Ford in the final. Trump, yeah, exactly what I expected. And it is best of 17 frames for the final. So the loser is going to get 35,000 ranking points at least, so that's very healthy. And the winner, £75,000 in ranking points. Man, what a prize fund. What a tournament, man. I cannot wait to play the final. This is going to be the ultimate revenge against Trump over a lovely best of 17 frame match. So guys, really hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Have a great day. Make sure to post your predictions in the comments for what you think about what will happen in the final. Thank you very much for watching. See you soon. Have a great day and goodbye.